Cutman's first appearance was on the original Mega Man on the NES console, released in 1987. The game follows Mega Man's adventure to destroy the 6 robot masters under the control of Dr. Wily, one of whom is Cutman. Since these stages can be completed in any order, part of the strategy is choosing which stages to tackle first in order to obtain weapons that will be useful for other stages. For this video, I'll be looking at how to defeat Cutman using only Mega Man's original Buster Gun, and not any of the other weapons that he obtains throughout the rest of the game. Cutman is one of the most frequently recurring robot masters in the Mega Man series. His special weapon is a set of titanium scissors called the Rolling Cutter, which he can throw like a boomerang to attack from a distance. His light, agile body is able to jump and zip across the screen like wind, making him a very formidable first boss. In the classic Mega Man lore, Cutman's design was used by Dr. Light as a basis for Mega Man's construction. In other parts of the Mega Man series, Cutman is described as an intelligent, self-aware robot who doesn't take well to orders, enjoys giving haircuts, and stinks at playing rock, paper, scissors. Before I get into the tactics, I want to say that this is my first time playing the original Mega Man NES. Here's a quick look at me getting absolutely wrecked on my first playthrough. Let's first take a look at the stage that Cutman's fight takes place on. There are 3 spaces here worth noting, 2 zones of action, and 1 negative space. The zones of action are a single main zone, where Cutman is waiting, and a minor sub-zone of action, where Mega Man starts. In this battle, it's a big risk to let Mega Man and Cutman occupy the same zone of action at the same time. You'll want to try to find a way to get Cutman into the minor subzone and then keep him there, while Mega Man blasts at him from the safe distance of the main zone of action, continually pushing Cutman back. The negative space functions as expected, except it's mostly dominated by Cutman. Mega Man should try to stay out of the air and be planted on the ground at all times unless actively dodging Cutman's scissors, the reason for which I'll get into after this quick look at Cutman's moveset. His behavior falls into 2 distinct patterns, a high jump and a scissor throw. Cutman's high jump is much higher than Mega Man's. It also moves him horizontally left or right across the screen. If Mega Man tries jumping over Cutman, it's very likely he'll get rammed from below by Cutman rocketing up into the air, so it's safer to stay on the ground. His other important move is of course the scissor throw, which sends his scissors flying across the room at you like a boomerang. This can be very dangerous and difficult to dodge from close proximity. It can also hit you twice, on the way out and on the way back. When starting this battle, careful to resist the temptation to jump over Cutman and get to the other side, because Mega Man is only going to fall right on top of Cutman's scissors. Cutman will take a step approaching you at the start of battle and then wait to see what Mega Man's first move is. Your best option is to immediately jump down the ledge and get a first shot in with relative safety. Your goal by doing this is to try to get Cutman onto the ledge while you head for the other corner. If you do manage to get Cutman in the back corner of the stage with Mega Man on the other side, then you should take this opportunity to launch an all-out offensive. Since Cutman's moveset doesn't evolve or change during the battle, the end game is going to be the same as the mid game. As long as you can keep him pinned there, things should go well. Ideally, you should try to avoid moving around as much as possible, because when I died, it was usually because I jumped into the scissors when I should have just stayed still. As usual, when it comes to boss fights in a game like Mega Man, doing less can be more. My final showdown didn't go completely as planned because, first, after getting in my initial shot and pushing him back, he threw the scissors from such a position that it hit me right in that corner, even though they usually went over my head. The second unforeseen event was that I failed to keep him pinned in the back corner once I'd gotten him there, which is where things started to get really heated. Now let's put it all together. Although it wasn't a perfect run, I was satisfied with this overall to use it as my final video capture for this video. I'm definitely not the best Mega Man player, and this is my first time playing the original Mega Man on the NES, so I'm still learning. If any of you watching are Mega Man veterans, please do share your own experiences below, and if you'd like to see more boss fight analysis videos, let me know in the comments which boss it is and from which game.